What's going on, guys? It's your boy DPJ here today with another Overwatch video. Now, before the release of Overwatch on the 24th of this month of May, I'm doing this mini series where I take an in-depth look at certain characters while we watch gameplay from myself on these characters, and I will go on to give you guys my personal review on them. We started the series with Zenyatta and we've also covered Widowmaker. If you missed them two videos, you will find them linked in the video description. The character today we will be checking out is no one other than GENJI. But before we go any further, can I ask you guys, if you do enjoy the video and want to see more Overwatch on my channel, do be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help out. And if you're new to my channel and Overwatch is what you've come for, definitely subscribe, as it's a game I plan on posting and will have all your needs covered. So GENJI, a fan favourite for so many during the beta, and once I started getting used to his playstyle, I can quite honestly say he was one of my highlights of the beta also. So let's learn more about this character. The cyborg GENJI Shimada has made peace with the augmented body he once rejected, and in doing so he has discovered a higher humanity. As the youngest son of the master of the Shimada ninja clan, GENJI lived a life of luxury and privilege. He had little interest in his family's illegal business, and although he excelled at and enjoyed his ninja training, he spent most of his time pursuing a playboy lifestyle. Many within the clan considered the carefree GENJI to be a dangerous liability, and they resented his father for coddling and protecting him. Following the clan's leader's untimely death, GENJI's older brother Hanzo demanded that GENJI take a more active role in their late father's empire. GENJI refused, enraging Hanzo. The tension between the brothers built in a violent confrontation that left GENJI on the verge of dying. Hanzo believed that he had killed his brother, but GENJI was rescued by Overwatch and the intervention of Dr. Angela Ziegler. The global security force saw GENJI as a potential asset in its ongoing operations to combat the Shimada clan. As GENJI's injury left him clinging to life, Overwatch offered to rebuild his body in exchange for his health. He was put through an extensive process of cyberization, which enhanced his natural speed and agility and augmented his superlative ninja skills. Transformed into a living weapon, GENJI single-mindedly set the task of dismantling his family's criminal empire. But as time passed, GENJI felt increasingly at war with himself. He was repulsed by the mechanical parts of his body and could not come to grips with what he had become. When his mission was complete, he abandoned Overwatch and wandered the world in search of meaning. He drifted for many years before crossing paths with the omnic monk Zenyatta. Though GENJI initially rejected Zenyatta's wisdom, the benevolent Omnic would not be deterred. In time, Zenyatta, his mentor, and under the monk's tutelage, GENJI reconciled his dual existence as both man and machine. He learned to accept that although he had a cyber body, his human soul was intact, and he came to see his new form as a gift and a unique strength. Now, for the first time in his life, GENJI is free. Even he cannot say where his path will ultimately lead. So that's basically the backstory of GENJI. Let's learn more about his in-game abilities. So first up we have the Shuriken. This is GENJI's primary form of attack. He will throw 3 at a time in a straight line of these sort of ninja stars. The alternate attack is for him to throw 3 shurikens horizontally, covering a larger area but limiting the single target damage. Next we have Deflect. GENJI can reflect any projectile shot at him for a few seconds. This is great when trying to close the gap on an enemy, or you see an especially strong missile or sniper round incoming towards your face. Next up we have Swift Strike. Lunge forward, drawing your blade as you go. Anyone caught in the path takes damage. If you kill someone with this lunge, the cooldown is reset, allowing you to use another Swift Strike immediately. His ultimate ability is Dragon Blade. GENJI pulls out his katana and runs around, slashing enemies with it. This attack does massive damage to each target it hits and lasts around 10 seconds. You can move quickly, but caution should always be used when running up on foes. So there are GENJI's abilities. So this is what I think of him. Now, GENJI is a character I didn't really use until the last few days of the beta. At first I wasn't really feeling him, as to me at first I thought was at a disadvantage, but after a few games of sweating him I started to really see the appeal with GENJI. Now, the reason I initially gave him a try was because I kept seeing people rave about how good he was on Twitter, so I decided to check him out, and I'll say it straight, GENJI definitely ain't the kind of character I'd usually choose. but like I said, after playing with him for a decent amount of time, I really did get the fuss everyone made about him. He's certainly one of the most fun characters to play, and what he is capable of in the right hands is devastating. I've seen first hand whole teams being torn apart within seconds from utilising Genji and his attacks to the fullest. Genji to me is a type of character put into a game for you to have fun with, and with that you certainly can. You guys have probably heard me say this on a previous video. My playstyle is one which I normally take a back seat and pick people off of a distance, hence why I love sniping and why Widowmaker is my go-to character. But I do have another playstyle which I do sometimes enjoy doing, and that is rushing headfirst into the enemies. In games such as Call of Duty and Destiny, it's normally the case where I rush with a shotgun, but playing like this doesn't happen very often. It normally happens when I decide I'm bored of sniping and want to run a rusher for a few games before going back to my usual case of sniping. And I feel this will be the case with me with Overwatch. When I'm bored of sniping with characters like Hanzo and Widowmaker and want to run in all guns, all blades blazing, Genji will be that character I choose. Although a fan favourite for many, for me and the way I play and what I'm best at, is a character I will seek to have fun with when not giving two fucks. He definitely won't be a character I choose if shit is getting serious. Now I know for sure this is not the case for everyone, as some of you guys would choose him as your first character while using characters like Widowmaker as a one-off, kind of like the reverse playstyle to mine, which is cool. Genji is a serious force in the right hands, and I truly understand why he's a major fan favourite. Although not my favourite character, he is definitely up there. On screen now you're seeing all of Genji's costume unlocks, some of which are absolutely epic. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, do drop a like, it really does help out. Thanks for stopping by as always, and I'll catch you guys on that next one. Peace out until next time. Peace!
Always in the wrong, knowing where we stand, but you and I will carry on. We never get it right.